are recording.
Oh,
We are on right now.
Welcome
To
the
Little Jake
and c-diddy
Show.
straight from the
C-12!
Oh yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. All right.
What we're gonna be doing is over the next month or two, we're gonna be going through the book "Stuff White People Like" by
Christian Lander is the
Christian
author.
Lander, an inspiring American novelist.
Very inspiring.
I feel like you're going to be reading a lot of his books in school in the future, kids.
Especially here at Moody Bible Institute.
Especially here at Moody.
I mean, his name is Christian.
Well, today we're going to be going through the first 5 things that white people like, and what are they? Coffee, religions their parents don't belong to,
Film festivals.
We got a special guest for number 4. His name's Nate Gentry. He plays on the Moody basketball team.
Yep. And he's gonna be covering assists.
And then finally, we're gonna finish off with farmers markets.
Yes. Let's start off with coffee.
Let's start with
Jake.
coffee.
So
read me a little clip from that.
A little clip from coffee?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Where do I even begin? First of all, as white people begin to age, a genuine taste for coffee will emerge.
True.
I agree. But this leads to them saying things like, "You do not want to see me before I get my morning coffee." Kind of true. But white guys will also call it anything but coffee. Rocket fuel, Java, Joe, black gold, and so forth.
Well, I'm going to stop you there, and I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
that anybody that calls it any of those things other than coffee is either a tool or a stroke.
A stroke. Define stroke for me. I've never really heard that term before.
You've never heard the term stroke?
No,
Seriously.
never heard that
Well,
term.
tool and stroke are similar, people.
Okay.
A tool.
Enlighten us.
A tool is someone that thinks they're cool and nobody at all thinks that they're cool.
Okay.
A stroke, on the other hand, thinks they're cool, and some people do think that they're cool and they egg them on, but really they're a huge tool.
They're
So
a
it's
tool.
like
it's like a tool in itself.
It's like it's
A
another.
stroke is a tool.
It's a form of a tool.
Okay.
It branches off.
Cool.
I actually got some coffee right here. Some Java. Some
Java.
Black gold or whatever the frick.
Rocket fuel.
Rocket fuel.
How is it?
Coffee. Yuck. Oh,
Enough with coffee.
I hate coffee. Just let me explain this. I'm strongly against coffee. I hate it. I just think it's a horrible taste. But what's the next?
Next one, number 2. Religions their parents don't belong to.
Well, I
don't even know how we approach this one. I mean, we're at a Bible college here, so
we're at Moody Bible. I think
everybody here pretty much follows what their parents believe, right? I mean,
I've actually never met a person on campus whose parents are either like their dad's a Muslim
Or
or their
Buddhist.
mom's a Buddhist. Like,
Hey!
I've never.
My mom and dad are Mormon.
shut up, Steven!
This is-
Get out of here.
Get outta
man.
here. Get out of here.
Mormons. Apparently, there are some people with parents, but who knows if that's true?
1 in a billion. And Steven doesn't even count.
He's from South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Who lives there?
What a joke.
Jeez. Anyways.
Mount Rushmore and Wall Drug. That's all they got, people. Mount Rushmore and a Wall Drug. If you don't know what Wall Drug is, check it out. Look it up. It's this awesome story. It's
It's something good then.
It's incredible.
Okay.
It's an incredible story.
Number 3, film festivals.
Ooh, film festival. I've actually never been to a film festival.
I've never been to a film festival either. One of our resources said there's one coming up, though, here in Chicago.
Yeah, Eric Shane from the C-12 said that there was one coming up from
it,
Chicago.
Wednesday? It starts Wednesday?
Starts Wednesday, but what else did he say? He said something else.
A statistic. I think he said 75% of all films in a film festival are about gay romances. Apparently.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to pass on that one.
I don't really want to go watch that.
I'm going to pass on the Chicago one, but I would like to see one.
What about, would you go to one in Toronto, though? Or what about the Sundance
Ooh,
Music
I
Festival?
do not.
Because apparently white people like to go to those ones first.
Ooh, yeah. Those are good ones. I hear. I mean, I would love to be one. We should get more culture.
Yes.
We're not cultured enough. That's the
struggle.
problem.
We suck at culture. Let's move
Oh,
on,
gosh.
Get rid of the coffee. It's gross.
Okay, number 4. Oh, this is when we bring out my good friend, our first guest star on the show.
One of the best basketball players here at Moody
Here
Bible
at Moody,
Institute.
a great basketball player. He's planning on averaging 5 points a game this season.
Is it this season or just a game?
5 points a game.
So not total.
This season. And if he does average 5 points a game in one game, that means that he will break his season total from last year. I believe he averaged about
Perfect.
0.2, maybe under that. points.
Let's
per
bring him
game.
on.
Let's bring him on.
Nathan Gentry, everybody.
Straight from the SeaWorld 2.
Hey, nice.
It's good to have you
me.
here,
Yeah,
man. It's good.
It's awesome. Thanks for that wonderful introduction.
You're welcome, Nathan.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So why don't you go ahead and explain to us what you're going to be talking about today?
Well, I am talking about the assist. Yes, it's something white people love to do. We love to help other people. So, say I've got the ball, I'm dribbling down the court. I'm white, so I see my teammate, maybe of a different ethnicity. Guess who I'm passing the ball to?
Me.
I'm passing him the ball. I'm not shooting the shot.
No.
I'm passing it. I want that assist. I want it every time.
Great
Every time.
stat. It's great
Yeah.
stat.
Good stat. Good stat.
I just want to read a little clip here.
Go for it.
Little bit of the article.
Enlighten us, please.
Trying to be a white guy who dunks is like trying to be a white rapper. Yes, there are a few, but you have to work
True.
twice as hard for half the results.
Oh, yeah.
That is a good quote.
It's a great line. I mean, I couldn't have said it any better myself. That's why I had to read it. But yeah, so when I'm the captain at a pickup game, I'm looking for players. Say maybe I'm just feeling pretty good. My shots falling today.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good. Who am I picking to pass me the ball?
White guy.
White guy.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, scenario. Let's say you're down to the first two picks. You got the first pick in this pickup game. It's Michael Jordan and Steve Nash, but you want to shoot the ball. Are you picking Steve Nash because he's white?
I'm picking Steve Nash because he's white.
Over Michael
Are
Jordan?
you
Are you
kidding
kidding me?
The best basketball player of all time.
I know.
You're wearing a Bulls jersey for crying out loud.
He's
not
white.
Steve Nash.
Is
He's
that a
white.
Jay Williams Bulls jersey?
It is. Steve Nash is white, but he's also Canadian.
Ooh.
Makes him a better
But
passer.
it's Michael Jordan, man.
I know.
And you're
I
wearing
know.
a Bulls jersey. I know it's a Jay Williams jersey.
Maybe
but
he'll
it's-
slip into the second round.
Oh.
Okay. You're hoping that Michael
I'm
Jordan
hoping-
slips
I'm
into the
hoping
second
that-
You're
round.
hoping that
Let's
Michael
be real.
Jordan
I'm hoping that
slips
the
into-
person I'm picking against also wants to shoot the ball a lot, so he's picking
Michael
the next best
Jordan
white guy,
slips
and,
into
and
the
I get
second
Michael
round.
Jordan.
Is there even another white guy like Steve Nash? John Stockton.
John Stockton.
Forgot about him.
He's old. He's got the short shorts.
Good point.
Man, I could rock a pair of those.
Will you
short
be
shorts.
wearing those short shorts in the...
I think we got better uniforms this year.
Can you
I'm
roll
not
them up
quite
for us?
sure.
You know, those girls have a lot better uniforms than you.
Yeah, they look good.
Very true.
You guys don't look as good.
You
They
guys
really
have
do.
horrible stuff.
I don't know. We'll see what we got this year. I think we get it all tomorrow.
Okay, get it.
All right.
Go
Well,
get it.
thanks
Let's
for having
not
me on the
lose
show.
Dayspring again.
Get 5
Oh.
points a game, baby.
Will
5
do.
points a game.
See ya.
Thank you, Nathan.
It's good to have Gentry on the
I
show.
love Nathan.
Man,
He's a great person.
solid man. Real
Well, we
solid
got
man.
about 2 more minutes to talk about our final.
Final one.
What is it?
Oh. Farmers markets.
Farmers markets.
Farmers markets.
Oh,
White people like farmers
For
markets.
what reason in the world would you like a farmer's market?
I don't know. Maybe the fact that you like to get up early in the morning.
I would much rather go to a grocery store to get my fruit and veggies.
Yep. I would like to go there. Or better yet, what if you're in Nebraska? For crying out loud.
I'll give you this scenario, okay?
Yeah, let me hear this. Throw it at me, Jake.
You're in
Throw it at me, little Jake.
Nebraska. You're in Nebraska. You want some corn.
Mhm.
Are you going to go to the farmer's market? Or are you going to go to Jewel or any nearby grocery store?
Neither. None of the above.
Why not?
I'm going to go to the freaking cornfield in Nebraska and pick them myself.
Yeah, because of convenience, people.
Yep.
Convenience. It's much easier for me to go to Jewel, purchase it with my debit card, and then walk on out. Otherwise, I have to wake up at 8 in the morning.
Super early.
8 in the morning on a Saturday. I believe I sleep till like 4 o'clock on a Saturday. I mean, come
At
on.
least.
Why on earth would you wake up at 8 in the morning on a Saturday to go get some fruit?
What? Maybe you woke up to see a sunrise that morning.
Oh,
There
I
you
will
go.
never wake up to see a sunrise again. My sisters played a horrible joke on me a couple weeks ago, and there was no sun.
That sucks.
They put clouds in the way. I don't
Sucks for
know
you.
what
Eddie, we're not talking about sunrises. We're talking about what white people like. White people might like sunrises. That could be farther on in our book.
Well, I think it's time for our show to add another thing to the book.
Oh, yes.
Every week we're going to add another thing into our book, and
That
this
isn't in the book.
That isn't in the book. So what's another thing that white people like? Chad, what did we decide on?
We decided on homeschooling their children.
Homeschooling their children. Yes,
Yes.
they do.
White people do like homeschooling
Yeah,
their children. I mean, how often do we see...
Who is homeschooled? We got one.
We got one
We
in the
got
audience
one.
here. Okay.
Woo!
1 out of the 5 here. That's a good ratio. There's more than 5 people, by the way. Anyways, but you don't see any ethnicities homeschooling. Do you see any Latinos in
Missionary
homeschools?
kids, maybe. I don't know.
But they're usually white.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
Anyways, that's kind of about it. What do we got next week? We're doing 5 more next week.
Let's
right?
say the next 5 that we're gonna get.
Next week, stay tuned.
Organic
We're gonna kind of
food.
feed off of farmers markets, going into organic food. Diversity is
It's a broad topic right there.
real broad. Barack Obama.
We'll have Stephen Bakorski on next week talking about Barack Obama and
Yeah.
why white people like him, baby.
Steven!
He's an actual white person that likes Barack Obama.
Amen to that, man. Amen to that. And then we're gonna have making you feel bad for not going
Oh, I
outside.
hate that. I hate
That's
that.
the worst. And Wes Anderson.
Wes
movies.
Anderson movies. We
And
might
then
have
also
another
our
special
own
guest.
interpretation
And
of what
our
white
own
people like.
interpretation. You'll have to tune in next week on the c-diddy
And Little Jake.
show straight from the
C12,
baby.